Howdy ho, everyone. It's me, Ashley Branch, your favorite friendly neighborhood mom and the creator of the Mommylogeauxs, bringing you Women, Wives, and Moms podcast. Get into it. Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, Ashley Branch, your favorite friendly neighborhood mom, the creator of the Mommylogeauxs and this podcast, Women, Wives, and Moms, which you can find on any place where podcasts are being streamed, on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook. My name is Ashley Branch, spelled the white way, not the right way, ASHLEIGH, branch, like a tree branch, and on TikTok and Instagram at Ashley B Comedy. Ashley B Comedy, all one word. That is my name, the letter B, and comedy, all one word. So, I know we are on Ava, but I want to tell you a story. It's a horror story, and it happened on Halloween. Did it start on Halloween? No, it just happened on Halloween. Okay, for real. We had a problem with Ava, with lying. I can't stand a liar. I can't stand liars. I don't care who you are. I cannot stand a liar. I can't. Especially if the thing that you are lying about, it is apparent that you are the one who did it. Oh my goodness. If you want to make me hawk out, the quickest way to get me to go from David Banner to the Hulk, it's a lie to me. I can't stand it. Don't like it. No, I don't like they liars. As a teacher, school has not been in for a whole month yet. I have kicked kids out of my class, not because they were loud or disruptive or any of those things. You just lie. I get out. You got to go, baby. I can't have you in my space. You got to go. Ava had a problem with that. And as a parent, it's like, what? I can't put you back where you came from because you're too big. And it was a hell of a time getting you out. But what you ain't gonna do is lie to me. And I tell my children about lying at a really early age. I don't like quote unquote spanking. Black people don't spank their children. You whoop their ass. They catch whippings. And I don't whip my kids. But there are exceptions. If what you did endangered other people, and if you lie. And I will give you grace with lying. Meaning if you lied to me, and I'm going to ask you several times because I'm a Virgo and I need evidence. Okay? I need evidence, not because I needed to prove that you did something. I know you did it. I need the evidence to shove it back into your face. Okay? Because now you're questioning my intelligence. I don't like that. It's a real for real trigger for me. Like, don't lie. I hate it. So Ava was going through this thing. This was in 2020, and most of the school year was spent at home. Okay, the whole entire school year, I think they spent at home. And now, not the whole entire school year. No, the remainder of the 2019-2020 school year, they spent at home. And Ava she started doing small things. Like, first of all, when they were home, I was teaching still. I had a class I was helping with. Frankie was in pre-K. I had to sit down at the computer with her. Aubrey was in second grade. First grade. And Ava was in the third grade. And so it was like a for real school, okay, at my house. I had a schedule. If they had a break, they had to kind of pretty much write it on this whiteboard, like B, the time it was, B, and then the time they had to go back, R. and I kept the timer. It was, I don't know how I did it. Okay, I had a bunch of meltdowns. Just know that. But I did it. And every once in a while, Ava would have these what I considered extended breaks, and she would be like, "No, Miss So and So said we can leave earlier and then come back at this time." And I could do nothing but take her word for it because I was in a classroom and I had my preschooler next to me and Aubrey sitting across me because we didn't know everybody had the alphabets. Well, when I say me and Aubrey had the alphabets. Alphabets stand for ADHD, so I called the alphabets. Anyway, didn't know. So I'm wondering why this child is having a hard time. I'm having a hard time. And it's just buttons being, I felt like an octopus. I was just doing all these things and I was overwhelmed. So when Ava was telling me, we have an extended break, I didn't have it to like, let me prove it. And I didn't think there was no other reason for her to lie. You at home, from here up, they had to have on a school uniform. All she had on, you could wear the PE shirt, whatever, as long as you had on something that reflected the school. And from the bottom, now she had on like pajama pants and slippers, like you chilling. You don't have a reason to lie that you don't have class going on at this time. I started getting text messages. Ava's not returning back to class at this time. And I'm like, I said, okay. So I called her. I told the teacher, I said, listen, she's going to do it again, but I need to catch her in the lie. So she did it again, and I was like, Ava, where are you supposed to be? She was like, Miss So-and-so said we have an extended break. I said, no, she didn't. She just texted me that you're not in class. So get back to the computer. So she didn't do that again. And I talked to her. I said, Ava, there's nothing else for you to do. There's nowhere else for you to go. Do what you need to do and be where you need to be. And, and I explained to her when I had the time and the wherewithal, why I didn't want to shake her. I was like, Ava, don't lie to me. And I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't lie to me. When you lie, the words that you're saying mean nothing. And I take those words that you're telling me as if there are nothing. They are now nothing to me. So you tell me something and I don't give a shit. Like I don't care because you didn't tell me the truth to begin with, where there was no reason for you to lie. And so I talk to my kids like that, first of all. So before y'all be like, oh my God, you really talk to her like that? Yes, I did. Totally. So I have I'm not a parent that I have to show like this polished. Again, I have just told you I have ADHD. I think people that are neurodivergent, we ain't got time for the shit. We got a mask anyway. You live with me, you know I'm crazy. Don't lie to me. Don't have time for it. It's bullshit. You ain't got to do it. You belong in class from this time to this time. You belong in class from this time to this time. And when you aren't where you're supposed to be, I can't trust you. That is in the 3rd grade. The reason why I push that with the girls now is because I want them to be able to do things when they get older and have independence. But in order for them to have that independence, you cannot lie to me. So that whole school year went by. She did a good job. But all of a sudden, we started the lying again. And so I'm like, all right. We would punish her here and there. We take your laptops, and Ava has this neck, like she really just don't give a shit. Like they all have a level of not giving a shit, but Ava's level of not giving a shit is high, but it's quiet. Frankie's level of not giving a shit is high, but it's loud as hell. And Aubrey's is too, but Ava's is quiet. And you don't see her not giving a shit until you go back and be like, for instance, we just went to the dentist. Ava has yet another cavity because she will sneak and eat candy. After we say, Ava, no more candy. Like we hide it, we do all kinds of stuff. But Ava's sneaky and she wants to eat. She wants what she wants, but there is a price to pay. And so you don't give a shit. We asked you not to do it. You clearly don't care. So what ended up happening was the consequences grew exponentially harsher and harsher. So my husband and I don't like I don't like punishing my kids. I don't think most people do, because it's hard, but you know what the alternative is, so you got to do it. Halloween comes around, and my husband and I both look at each other like, we got to do something about Ava and this line. This is terrible. Like, we can't continue with this. We have to do something that's going to really daggers to the heart. Like, you have to assassinate your kids sometimes. Like that story about Isaac or Jacob. One, I can't remember now. Is it Isaac in the Bible? And God was like, is it Abraham? One of them names, okay? And was like, you're going to be a father of many nations, but just, off this kid right here. And I'm like, why? I think it's a metaphor, y'all. The Bible is a metaphor. You got to sacrifice your kids' feelings sometimes. Not them, but their feelings. So Halloween's rolling around. The neighborhood kids are out because it's, 2020, and we tired. We tired of just being cooped up. And so we came to the agreement that we're going to let her put her costume on. That whole day, she knew nothing. So my brother comes with his kids. My friends come with their kids. We order pizza. We got lights flashing. Thriller. Party time. Soon as she got up to start dancing, we told her, sit down. We didn't send her to the room. We made her sit in the living room and watch everybody else have fun. That's harsh. But we couldn't get her to stop lying. She lies. She's a person. People lie. But she doesn't do it like she was doing it then. And now she'll catch herself. No, I did. You know what, Mommy? I did do that. Good. Because the consequence for lying is always worse than the thing that you did. Look at the world. Look at when politicians or governments, whatever, try to cover shit up. The thing that they did was terrible enough as it was, but then you lied about it. You try to cover it up. You try to make it seem like it didn't happen. That is worse than the actual crime. And I had to explain that to Ava. And the older she gets, the more she's starting to get it, because, you lie and say, oh, I did my homework. You didn't do your homework. Now you still have to do it. And now you got a detention. Whereas you could have just did your homework. But even though you didn't just do your homework, you would have just probably got a 0, or you would have got a reduced grade. But now you ain't got to do detention. You make your life hard when you lie, basically, is what I was trying to teach my child. And lessons are hard to teach sometimes when you want to spare your child's feelings. But sparing your child's feelings only helps in the moment. You have to be the person who hurts your child's feelings sometimes. Ava does things that's exceptionally annoying, and we don't want to hurt her feelings, but somebody gonna hurt her feelings. And we tell her the things that you do are annoying, and even though when we tell you that you don't like it, but when somebody else in the street tells you something about yourself, it's gonna hurt 10 times worse, because it's not coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of, you are annoying as hell. You need to get out of my face. That hurts way worse than, Ava, that is annoying when you do that and you explain it to them. So stop trying to spare your child's feelings. Sometimes shots got to get fired. And not literal shots, people. I don't know what world we live in. Everything has to be explained. Sometimes you got to hurt the feelings in order to grow the person. Growing hurts. Don't hurt people's feelings on purpose, but sparing their feelings isn't going to help them either. You're just enabling them to be assholes. And I tell you all the time, like I tell my kids, I don't raise assholes. So that being said, be kind. Be kind to yourself, to others, and to this world. And I will see you on the other side. Peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Women, Wives, and Moms podcast. Remember, be kind to yourself, to others, and to the world. And I will see you on the other side. Peace.
ADHD, y'all.
Woo woo.